Welcome back to Inside the 12. It's almost time to pick this week's games, but first, unfortunately, we have to take a look back at last week's picks. Pete, how about it? 4-2. I feel like that's been your consistent record over the last few weeks.
Yeah.
3-3, along with Mark Johnson. We can just gloss over that, right?
Hey, I can't see. I don't have my glasses on up there, but
okay,
it sounds good.
Thank you. Well, let's move on to this week's game and bring in a former Arizona State player who was part of their Fiesta Bowl championship back in 1983. He is now a radio sideline analyst for every Sun Devils football game. We welcome in Kevin Turner. Kevin, thanks so much.
Good morning. Great to be here.
Thanks for joining us.
Awesome to have you, Kev. I know you were celebrating championships when you played, and you might be celebrating another one here in a little bit.
Yeah, exciting time in Tempe, and you can't give Kenny Dillingham and the administration staff, Graham Rossini, our athletic director, enough credit. It's all about the moment, and he talks about winning moments. And that's exactly what the Sun Devils have done here in 2024.
Yeah, exciting times there around that program for sure. We're going to have more on that to come. But let's start with a little rapid fire with these picks and start with Arizona at TCU. Kickoff for that one's at 3 o'clock Eastern on ESPN+. Who do you have in this one?
Well, I have no pity for the kitty, quite frankly. So I'm going TCU all the way. I think Josh Hoover and this one throws for 3 bills. I'm calling it 42-21 TCU. They're going to double up the Putty Cats.
Oh, let's go. Take it to Vegas. Yeah, I like TCU as well. I'm going with Kev.
I'm going with TCU as well. Next up, Texas Tech at Oklahoma State, 3:30 kick on ESPN+. Who do you have in this one?
Well, on paper, this looks like Texas Tech all the way, but I'm a big Mike Gundy fan, and I'm going to put some faith and trust in Ollie Gordon. I think in his final appearance at Boone Pickens Stadium, I think he runs for 200 yards, and they send the seniors out on a high note. I'm calling it 28-27 Cowboys.
Wow.
I like Oklahoma State as well. Yeah, shocker. I have a feeling that this is the game where they kind of surprise people.
Yeah, not me. I'm going with Texas Tech in this one. UCF versus West Virginia. This is going to be a fun one. 3:30 Eastern on ESPNU. Who do you have in this one?
Well, I think UCF, good team, bad record. Really like this new quarterback. I can't believe it took them 6 weeks to find him. Dylan Risk, he was 5th on the depth chart. Love R.J. Harvey. They gave us all kinds of fits. In my opinion, they were the best team we've faced this year. I'm calling it UCF 28-17.
I like West Virginia. I like what Garrett Green did last week on the ground. I think he can do it in the air as well this week.
Yeah, I like West Virginia on this one as well. Baylor versus Houston, 7 o'clock Eastern on FS1. Who are you taking in this one?
Well, Houston averaging just 8.5 points a game. I like Dave Aranda's Baylor Bears. You guys are down in Waco, and I don't know. I think this one's going to be a rout. I'm calling it 45-7 Baylor.
Baylor has averaged 45 points a game over their last 4 games. I'm with Kevin. I think Baylor wins going away.
It does feel like it's hard to pick against Baylor right now. They have my pick as well. Number 22, Iowa State versus Utah. This one does kind of feel like it's anyone's game at some point. 7:30 Eastern on Fox. Who do you have in this one?
Oh, man, I've got rooting interest in this one. Iowa State kind of takes care of us in a tiebreaker if everybody wins out. So I'm going to go with Money Parks, Brant Keithy, their seniors' final swan song at Rice Eccles. I'm rooting for Kyle Whittingham and the Utes. Go Utes, 14-13 in a close one.
Utes have a great defense, but I don't think it's enough with that paltry offense to get it done. I'm going to go the other way.
Yeah, I'm going with Iowa State in this one as well. Cincinnati versus Kansas State. This game's at 8 o'clock Eastern on ESPN2. Who do you like in this one?
Well, Cincinnati's on a 3-game losing skid since they beat us at home. So I really like K-State to bounce back and rebound, win this one handily, 38-17.
Yeah, they beat you without Sam Levitt, too, or without Cam Scattergood, but we don't forget that one. But I also believe that they're going to win as well.
Yeah, Kansas State for me as well. Okay, this is going to be a really good one. Number 16, Colorado versus Kansas, a Kansas team that has a lot of momentum right now. This is going to be played from Arrowhead Stadium. 3:30 Eastern on Fox is the kickoff for this one. Who do you like?
I like upset city in this one. I like Kansas. They're hot right now. Another good team with a bad record on the road in a close one, 31-24. Rock Talk Jayhawks, let's go, baby.
I like it.
I like Colorado in this one.
Do you? Okay,
Yes.
yeah, I'm going Colorado
Yeah.
in this one as well. Now it is time for our game of the week, brought to you by Children's Health. It's number 14 BYU at number 21 Arizona State. 3:30 Eastern kickoff for this one on ESPN. Tell us who you like, Kevin.
Well, you got to wake up the echoes of Frank Cush and Lavelle Edwards going back to the WAC and the Border Conference. It's going to be raucous on Saturday afternoon primetime game for the Sun Devils. But, you know, this is a quarterback-driven industry. We've got the hottest quarterback right now in college football. Sam Leavitt, Jordan Tyson combination is unstoppable. And then Cam Scadaboo's gotten healthy. You know, I think Cam will go for 2 bills running and receiving, and I think it's ASU all the way in this one, 28-14 Sun Devils.
See, that's why Kevin's no nonsense. He played for Frank Cush. I'm with him. I like Arizona State as well on this one. The time is now for the Sun Devils.
Okay, I went back and forth on this because I do feel like BYU is going to respond after that loss. However, I do like Arizona State in this one right now. I think the momentum is there and they can keep it moving this weekend. So Arizona State has my pick as well. Kevin, thank you so much for joining us. We'll find out next week on Inside the 12 how you did. Best of luck to your Sun Devils this weekend, though.
My pleasure. Go Devils. Forks up.
Thanks,
All righty.
Kevin.
Thank you so much.